How's it going? It's a respiration quiz here. It's the first time we're doing it on the iPads or the computers. As I'm reading the questions, if you need to stop, you can either press the space bar on the computer or you need to press stop on your iPad screen. I'm gonna be reading the questions. I'm gonna try to give enough wait time, but if I'm going too fast, please hit the pause button. If you need to rewind back, feel free to do so. All right. Question 1. According to the picture, RESP1, what is the product of glycolysis? Is it A, CO2, B, pyruvic acid, C, carbon, or D, water? Remember, it's the product of glycolysis. Question 2. According to the picture, RESP1, what is the product of glycolysis? A, NAD+, B, glucose, C, NADH, or D, H2O. Question 3. According to the picture, respiratory 1, what is the reactant of glycolysis? Is it A, pyruvic acid, B, ATP, C, NADH, or D, PGAL? So you want to know what is the reactant of glycolysis? Question 4. According to the picture, respiratory 1, how many AP net total are made per each glucose molecule? Is it A, 4 ATP, B, 6 ATP, C, 8 ATP, or D, 2 ATP? So according to the picture, how many total ATPs are made? Question 5. What do we use to break down our food, to break chemical bonds, and speed up reactions, such as we use in glycolysis to split glucose? A. Enzymes, B. Sugar, C. AMP, or D. Acids? So what do we use to break down our food, chemical bonds, and speed up reactions? 6. Where does glycolysis occur? A. In the folds, wavy lines of the mitochondria. B. In the mitochondria. C. In the cell cytoplasm. Or D. Energy. So where does glycolysis occur? Question 7. What is the formula for glucose? The formula for glucose. A. CO2. B. C6H12O6. C. C6. Or D. C6H6O6. What is the correct formula? All right. Now we're on to the Krebs cycle. Question 8. What is not a product of the Krebs cycle as seen in figure respiratory 2? A. FADH. 2. B. H2O. C. CO2. Or D. NADH. So which is not a product? Keyword is not a product of the Krebs cycle. According to figure respiratory 2, what occurs at step 3? Step 3 is right here. Is it A, NAD plus is produced, B, production of H2O, C, formation of CO2, or D, production of FADH2. So here's step 3. What's going on here? According to figure respiratory 2, how many CO2 molecules are produced per turn? So per turn. Is it A, 2, B, 4, C, 1, or D, 0? It says right here, net result, one turn of the cycle produces 3 NADH, 1 GTP, and 1 FADH, and releases 2 molecules of CO2. So how many CO2 are produced per turn? Question 11. According to figure respiratory 2, what happens at stage 1? So let's look. Stage 1's right here. Is it A, ATP is used, B, CO2 is produced, C, NADH is produced, or D, 2C are added to 4C to make a 6C molecule? Question 12. Where does the Krebs cycle occur? All right, we're at the Krebs cycle now. Where is it occurring? Is it A, in the folds, wavy lines in the mitochondria, B, in the cell cytoplasm, C, energy, or D, in the mitochondria? So where does the Krebs cycle occur? All right, number 13. We're on the electron transport chain now. Where does the electron transport chain occur? A, in the folds of the mitochondria, B, energy, C, in the cell of the cytoplasm, or D, in the mitochondria? So where does electron transport chain, ETC or ETC, occur? What's this area called? 14. According to figure respiratory 3, what does the ETC produce? What does it produce? A, water, B, glucose, C, CO2, or D, NADH? Question 15. According to figure respiratory 3, what does the ETC produce? A, ADP, B, O2, C, FADH2, or D, ATP? What does the ETC produce? 16. According to figure respiratory 3, what does the proton pump ATP synthesis pump across the membrane to produce ATP? Is it A, NADH, B, FADH2, C, H+, or D, ATP? So what does the protein pump across? 17. How many ATP does the ETC produce per glucose molecule? A, 36, B, 4, C, 2, or D, 32? How many does the ETC produce per glucose molecule? $18. Which of the following correctly displays the formula for respiration? A. Glucose plus oxygen yields energy plus water plus carbon. B. Energy plus water plus carbon dioxide yields glucose plus oxygen. C. Glucose plus oxygen yields energy plus water plus carbon dioxide. Or D. Glucose plus carbon yields oxygen plus energy plus water. Alright, now we're on the short answers. For 1 point, what is respiration? It's a definition we've been going over and over. What is respiration? Question 2. Write the equation for respiration. So you have 2 pieces right here. Portion needs to go over the arrow, and then it produces 3 items. So you need to write the equation for respiration. And then question 3. Draw the mitochondria. How/why is the way it looks significant? And question 4. List the 3 stages of respiration. If you need to have the 3 stages of respiration. Alright, that's the end of this test. If you need to go back and look and reread some other questions, please do. Just rewind. Alright, I'm out. Later.